We gotta talk about the car, huh? Not good stuff either, is it? Nope. Nope. Gotta talk about the car, though. Yeah. Yeah, we do. Good morning, world, and good morning, YouTube. This is the TSC Autovlogs channel, and thank you once again for joining me for another video today. It's been a little while. Haven't done a lot of updates recently on YouTube, and that's because I've been getting some stuff, well, not really some stuff, not good stuff anyway. We've been getting some stuff done to the car. Unfortunately, we got a couple of warranty claims on the Hellcat, and in all honesty, it's kind of disappointing at what these warranty claims are. So that's what we're gonna get into today. Most of them, I'm a little disappointed that I'm seeing them so far. The car doesn't even have 25,000 miles on it yet, and we're already seeing some of these things that, like I said, I'm a little disappointed in. But obviously, you'll see what I'm talking about in just a second. But before we get started, massive shout outs to Rihanna over at Jacksonville Jeep Chrysler Dodge Ram. She's been my guardian angel, and she's been helping me a lot with getting these claims reported and also getting them fixed as timely as we can. Shouts out to you, Miss Rihanna. Thank you so much for helping me out. And without further ado, let's get into these unfortunate warranty claims for a 2018 Charger Hellcat, which I personally, if you ask me, really shouldn't have been or should not be a thing in the first place. Forgive me as she needs a bath like there's no tomorrow. But let's start out with the first issue here. So, this is your 8.4 UConnect screen. Now, I'll be putting some pictures up as I talk through this, because I've already gotten this warranty claim fixed. But, turns out that these screens here have a separation issue, and I don't really know what causes it. I don't know if it's excessive heat, which I have noticed does in fact happen a lot with these screens. They get excessively hot. So if I were a betting man, that's what I would say would be the problem. But I'm gonna put up some pictures right now and show you. At the top left corner of my original UConnect screen, you could see the bubbling and separation of the LCD to the plastic touchscreen. Now, that started a little bit earlier. That started back at about 23,000, 22,000 miles on this car. Now, I've heard of people having the issue when it comes to a car that just gets out of warranty around 60,000 miles, or they're seeing them around 50,000 miles. But for a car like this, not to toot my own horn, but a car like this with a price tag as hefty as any Hellcat has to be, I think it's a little disappointing on Dodge's part and a little bit shoddy that my car was experiencing this issue so early in the game. Now, as I've said before, shouts out to Miss Rihanna over at Jacksonville Jeep Chrysler Dodge Ram. She was able to get me hooked up and get my claim reported. And all in all, it took about 2.5 to 3 weeks for Dodge or Mopar to deliver an entirely new UConnect system. There's no other fix for that. They have to replace the entire UConnect system. Now, a little insight on that. I thought about doing that to obtain Apple CarPlay and Android Auto in my 2016 Challenger Scat Pack back when I had it, because you couldn't get Apple CarPlay and Android Auto in UConnect until 2017 and above. And the price for just ordering an entirely new UConnect system, when I looked at it back about probably 3 or 4 years ago now, it was about $1,200. That's just for the UConnect system alone. That's not counting if you want to take it to a shop or you want to try and do it yourself, of installing and taking out the old system, putting in the new one. So yeah, not exactly a cheap fix on the UConnect system. But as I said before, Rihanna and Jacksonville Jeep Chrysler Dodge Ram got me squared away with that, and that issue so far now has been rectified. So I'd say I've maybe driven the car with the new UConnect system for about 500 to 900 miles, and I've had no problems with it. Still gets pretty warm, but I haven't noticed any peeling yet. So knock on wood, if there is, I don't think there's any around me, but knock on wood, hopefully that issue stays rectified. Now, on to the next warranty claim. We actually have to get out of the Charger and move around to the booty. Now, before we get into this, I, bring out my window sticker to, remind myself I need to get it laminated, because I get all my new car window stickers laminated, and also to show you this before I show you the actual warranty claim. Now, if we look under the optional equipment, we can see we got a lot of nice things here, but one thing we can see is the dual gunmetal center stripes, which are, from the factory, a $995 option. Now, I think that about tells you guys what the problem is here. But let's see if we got any eagle-eyed viewers here. Nope, nothing wrong with any gunmetal stripes here. Again, I mean, already a little bit ridiculous, $995 for this. But let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. And shaboing-a-boing. So, when I brought the Charger into Miss Rihanna at Jacksonville Jeep Chrysler Dodge, my initial appointment was for the UConnect rating. We've already talked about that. I figured, I basically told her, I said, well, I don't really know if it can get fixed, but I'm starting to notice some sun bleaching and eventual peeling from drying out the adhesive on my rear stripes on the trunk. Now, at first, what I got back was, we're probably not gonna be able to fix it because, you know, it's a cosmetic thing, unfortunately. But what turned out happening was, as you can see from where the peeling is and where it has started and where it has continued to progress, basically what it is, it's nothing that a human could have done. Like, I don't spend my off time getting in there in the little grooves and trying to pick it out, and just because I'm bored, or sticking a pencil in there or something. So basically, it's nothing that any human error could have caused, if you catch my drift there. So it actually turned out it was relatively easy for Jacksonville Jeep Chrysler Dodge to report this as a warranty claim, because it's nothing that I could have done, something that like skin oils could have gotten in, or it's just basically it was the elements that caused it, and that's really it. So against what we thought would have been a non-fixable item, turned out we can fix it. Now, again, the problem is, one, from Dodge, for some reason, this is a $995 option. It's also a special order product. So to date, it has been about 3 weeks. So unfortunately, I just have to sit by my phone every day and wait for the call from Miss Rihanna that finally says, hey, your stripe replacements are in. And that one will probably be a half day's job, because it has to go into the body shop instead of the actual maintenance area where they do all the work and stuff. It has to go into like the paint and body shop. So another time, hopefully soon, who knows, in the future, hopefully, I will be taking it back to Jacksonville Jeep Chrysler Dodge and leaving it with the body shop for a half a day while they line up and probably trim down and make sure that they get everything tucked and good to go for these stripes. And the unfortunate part on that is that I probably won't be able to wash this car for, I'd assume, probably a week or more, and that hurts my heart a little bit. But you know, I guess it is what it is. All right, everybody, we're almost done on all of these unfortunate warranty claims for the Hellcat. Now, this is the final, lighting. This is the final warranty claim so far. I hope that it's the last warranty claim that I have for this car. This hopefully final cosmetic, I guess you could call it, warranty claim that's gonna be, I don't even know when it's gonna get fixed, but let's just get inside and look at it. This is what she pointed out to me right here. Now, I might have to get in a little bit closer on it, but if you can see here on this interior body line here, you can kind of see right here, I don't know if the camera does it justice, but right around here, and even if you did a little modulation with it, you can see that this interior piece is basically rolling itself outward, as it should be. You can see this is a little bit to the side here. This should be sticking straight upward and aligned with this faux carbon here. The door frame here, you can see the byline. You can see right around here, it's beginning to roll itself, as well as right here. So you can see here is where it's nice and tucked in, or at least I hope you can see here is where it's nice and tucked in. You can see here it's tucked in, here it's tucked in. Now, take a quick pan and you can see, oh, something's fishy. This area right here is starting to roll itself out too. What that's caused by, again, I am not entirely sure. I would probably just say something to do with heat, or again, could just be some really shoddy stuff from the factory. But the unfortunate part about that is, as I was informed from Jacksonville Jeep Chrysler Dodge, is that they've seen it happen to a couple of Mopars. Didn't know if they were Challengers, Chargers, or what have you, but they've seen it happen to a couple Mopars. And the really unfortunate thing is, within a year, maybe 9 months, maybe a little bit less, that will start to deteriorate even more, and it will start to roll itself totally outward, to the point in an extreme case where it'll roll itself completely off of all of the harnesses and adhesives and all that stuff. It'll just roll itself completely off of that. So that means that my center console here and my passenger front side door is starting to roll itself outward, and it'll probably start coming off of its harnesses and everything from the inside and taking itself off. I'm not doing anything to take it off. That in itself is probably the biggest and the most disappointing warranty claim that I have to report from FCA and from Dodge, because the biggest problem with that is that not only it's not a special order thing, but it takes forever, as they told me, to fix. So it could be 3 months from now, it could be 5 months, it could be 6 months from now. Miss Rihanna put in the report for it, but she already gave me the forewarning that it is going to take a long time to fix that. And for that, I don't even know how long I'm going to have to give the car to the body shop. I guess it would be the body shop. I don't really know who I'd give it to at that point, but I don't even know, like I said, how long it's going to take for the body shop to work on that. So I would probably assume I'd be without this car for a day, maybe 2 days. I would hope no longer than 3 days, but I hope I get a rental for something in that case, if it is that long, or if it does take that long. So upon discovering these, I brought it up on my Instagram, and actually had a good number of people reach back to me who are either seeing these issues or have had these issues in the past with cars that, I mean, really when you look at it, even if they're above 50,000 miles, that's not a lot for a car that's like a 2016 to a 2018 to a 2019. And a lot of people right now with new body style FCA products are starting to notice these products. And that's a little concerning to me personally. I mean, like I said, it's just really disheartening. So, I mean, I hate blaming my number one love and what started me to love cars and muscle cars in the first place. But come on, Dodge, like, what's going on, man? What is this? Like, why is my door frame peeling? Why is my center console rolling back? Why are my $900 stripes peeling off of my trunk? Like, why is my UConnect getting so hot that it's separating itself physically? I mean, like, come on. That's a lot of stuff in there. Granted, I am not an automaker. I still, as I said before, still love Dodge and Mopar with all of me. It's still Mopar or no car, number one, regardless of whatever happens in my car and YouTube career. But, man, I don't know. I gotta do a little bit more research, but I think that this is becoming more of a common thing than we would all like. Let me know in the comments if you guys have had any of these problems, or if you've heard of any of these problems, or if you know of even worse problems that have happened to FCA products of, let's just say, from the 2016 and above range. You probably didn't enjoy this video, because if you've got an FCA product and you haven't seen any of these, this is something to look out for. So maybe you didn't enjoy the video, but if you appreciated the information, make sure you give my video a thumbs up. If you're new, or if you've been watching and you haven't hit my red support button already, that's the subscribe button. If you didn't know, just go ahead and hit it. What do you got to lose? It's free, and we'll be coming back and hopefully giving you guys some more information and updates on these fixes, as well as detailing videos, car reviews, and a lot more stuff coming in this relatively new year. On that note, this video is over. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Be trying to get you guys back with some updates. As soon as I get them, you guys will know about them as well. So, with that, take care, YouTube. Hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one a little bit more fixed up.